What's up, world? It's Omar S. Once again, just gonna do a little Twitter commentary. If you got a Twitter, follow me at Omar underscore SX3 as seen here. That's me right there. In a tuxedo. That's me right there. Long ass sleeves. I need to hem this. Anyways, I'm also on Minds at Omar underscore SX3. I will do a Minds review one time. It's built off the blockchain. I like Minds. It's not as popular as Twitter right now, but probably will soon be. So just gonna do some commentary here on the Twitter newsfeed. This is going on in Chile right now. People getting beat up, walking down the street. Smacking them. Ooh, that kid got. Oh man, that's messed up. Oh. This lady. Is that gray-haired lady? No, it might be a hat. Still. So that's Chile going on. The whole world right now is in like protest. That's going on in Chile right now, and it's pretty interesting. If you know the history, the U.S. went into Chile. We overthrew a democratically elected leader. This was on 9/11 too, 1970 something. I don't quote me now, but I know that this happened 9/11. We overthrew their democratically elected government, and we installed Pinochet, who just killed a lot of people with the U.S. backing. If you don't know about that, we'll get into that later maybe. So this guy, we follow each other on Twitter, Mike, at Howdo Mac, senior fellow on public policy at the American Kratom Association. I take Kratom. I haven't done Kratom like in months, but it really did help me with energy and like anxiety. Sometimes I'll be getting some anxiety, just the world we live in. But that really is really what woke me up. Like, man, I don't gotta be taking nothing. Do some kratom. It's good for withdrawal symptoms too, like people withdrawing from stuff. See what this guy says. It's clearer than ever that truth is an enemy of the state. Is this the kind of world we want to keep living in? And he's replying. He's quoting me because Whitney Webb, who is on a little hiatus from Mint Press News, she's saying between social media censorship and independent media, the continued imprisonment of whistleblowers and the atrocious treatment of Julian Assange, it's clearer than ever that the truth is an enemy of the state. Is this the kind of world we want to live in? And I replied with this picture of Gandhi. I like this quote of Gandhi because I think about it as well. When I despair, I remember that all through history, the ways of truth and love have always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time they can seem invincible, but in the end they always fall. Think of it always. Mahatma Gandhi with the truth. And Whitney Webb is in Chile, so she's right there. I forgot what part of Chile, but she's there. And this is what's going on over there. But anyways, back to Mac, at Hadao Mac. New study by Quest Diagnostics confirms the reality that if chronic pain patients do not have access to prescription opioids, they'll turn to illicit drugs. 72% of doctors hold that opinion. The same is true if kratom is banned. Pain sufferers will turn to the black market kratom. There's some people on Twitter that have hit me up like, I got kratom, and they're in the Indonesia area. Let me see. Is this dude? He was like an Asian dude. He was like in Indonesia. He was hitting me up. He had a big old sack of kratom for like $70. I was about to order off of him. Maybe slang kratom on the side here. I might have to hit him up. You know, like, hey, shoot it. He's not here anymore. He's somewhere around here. He's like, yo, what's up with that kratom? You need some? Look at these freaking trolls. Hi, I am Anita from Bugu in the Ivory Coast. I'm interested in your profile. Get the heck out of here. Let me see. Let me block this person. I don't know how you do it. Anyways, got a rainbow circle. Okay. Mike Cernovich. Anyways, you can create him off Twitter. $70 for a big old sack. I gotta find that guy again. But kratomspot.com is where I get it, and that stuff is pretty good from there. They have a sale going on right now for 25% off. The pills and the powder and all that. So if you don't know what that is, check it out. Talk to your doctor before getting it in ya. Don't take it and then blame me. Does this say what it looks like it says? This is Mike Cernovich. He is kind of he's a somewhat of a journalist. I guess he will say he is a journalist. He's a writer, filmmaker, and journalist with a guerrilla mindset. But he's probably what's that guy's Alan Dershowitz's boyfriend or something. So, anyways, he says because he did a FOIA on the Finders. If you don't know what the Finders is, check out Derek Bros, theconsciousresistance.com. He has been on this for a while, but this is from a FOIA. FOIA is the Freedom of Information Act. The Department of Justice, DOJ, has requested the FBI conduct a preliminary inquiry into allegations made by Redacted concerning child sexual abuse by a group known as the Finders, and what role, if any, was played by the United States intelligence community. Because the CIA be transporting kids. Yeah, that's Mike Cernovich at Cernovich, if you want to check him out. This one I found kind of interesting. I retweeted this. This is from at the right Melissa. Took a picture with Trump. The left is now advertising men having periods. These people are sick. This is the Orwellian gaslighting overthrow of reality. I don't get it. Decency in God's corner. This is satanic. And I agree with you, Melissa. This little kid just said, I think I got my period. Okay, let's do that again. What the fuck? I don't know. What the fudge? Back to Chile. Million people on the street. Notice the obelisk right there. So I thought it was kind of interesting that they had an obelisk right there. Probably radiating all kinds of male energy. You should knock it down. Probably help their protest. That's what I replied to that. Sarah Abdallah. Went over her before. I follow her because of her commentary. She's in Lebanon. But somebody was trying to say, yo, Barack Obama was at Elijah Cummings' funeral. I don't have much good things to say about the man, Elijah Cummings, but R.I.P. I tell my daughters being a strong man includes being kind, that there's nothing weak about kindness and compassion. There's nothing weak about looking out for others. And I agree with what Sarah said. The man who dropped more than 100,000 bombs on 8 different countries, murdering and displacing millions of innocents, wants to lecture us about kindness and compassion and looking out for others. Elijah Cummings had like 3 baby mamas. What kind of example are you to the community? Do you believe the average adult female today is capable of detached, rational inquiry on sensitive political and social matters? No. A lot of women that I've spoken with, they have no fucking clue about what's going on in politics today, and it's kind of sad. And this lady here agrees. And she says she's not an average female. She pays attention to what the heck is going on. I hope so. It's just my opinion. Don't get butthurt. If you are into politics, that's great, because a lot of people, you ask them and they don't know anything. Women specifically, but if you ask them if there's a sale going on, they'll know. Let's see. Cheryl Atkinson, definitely follow her. I follow her on Twitter. She's a nonpartisan investigative journalist at Full Measure News. I don't think I follow them. RTs are not endorsements. We follow the money. 14 billion U.S. tax dollars sent to New Orleans after Katrina and more on Sunday. 14 billion U.S. tax dollars sent to New Orleans, and it was used for racism, I'm sure. Coming up Sunday on Full Measure, sinking cities, concerns about racism, and I don't know what that is. Hygiene? I don't know. HYGGE. We'll check that out tomorrow. I thought this was awesome. I'm going to wrap it up with this since we're talking about Chile. But this is people in Chile singing Victor Jara's En Derecho de Vivir en Paz, the right to live in peace, during a historic march of over 1 million people. I thought this was beautiful. This kind of reminded me of what was going on in I can't even talk. Lebanon. People were partying, straight up dancing to the beats in the streets in Lebanon. If you didn't see that, this is another video I did. But I thought this was really great. I think this is how we should all protest. I'll bring my guitar and ukulele. So I pray in my Father's name, Jesus Christ, that the people of Chile overcome. There's somebody with a flute right there. There's somebody playing the violin right here too somewhere. And in Spanish, this translates to English to the right to live in peace. And that's what they were singing. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up right here. Hopefully I wasn't ranting too long. Hope you are having a great weekend. Be safe. Be blessed.